Hello, dear students. Welcome to Unacademy YouTube. Hope you all are doing great. Let's just wait for the others also to join it. So, as today's class is a very interesting class, I don't want anybody to miss the class. So, let's just wait for uh, 1 to 2 minutes till everybody joins in and we will begin. Let me just also begin. Okay, all right. So, I can see. Uh, AZZ Tips. Good evening, ma'am. Very good evening. Hi, Shivam. Very good evening. Hi, Renu. Very good evening. Hello, Renu. I hope you all are doing great. Okay, so without wasting any time today and without any delay, please remember that today's class is to answer all your questions. Okay, any question you have in regards to humanities, please feel free to ask. First thing, we are going to discuss about the offbeat career opportunities with humanity. That's like the art students. Okay, many times I have come across, okay, before even beginning with why I'm taking this topic, I did even record one video and published it on my channel, which I have only made for you guys to watch the humanities video. That's on Urmi Chakravorty. You can probably check that on YouTube and uh, you will have the video there as well. Why I wanted to do it live on Unacademy YouTube is because many students are skeptical and worried that, ma'am, have we taken or chosen the right field? Why does everybody feel that people who are not knowing anything or people who cannot score well only land up taking humanities or arts? Let me clear my points to you. I am also an art student. I am a humanities student. I have my background also as 11th, 12th humanities. Okay. Hi Aditi, very good evening, beta. How are you? I've been missing all of you on the in the 10 o'clock class, so I'm hoping to see you very soon tonight in the class back for the plus classes. Okay, so the most important thing why I'm taking this and why I'm saying that I also am from the humanities background. See, many of them, people who are from science background, they say that no, humanities this, humanities that. I, coming from the humanities background, want to share this thing with you guys because I'm also a TEDx speaker. I'm an educator. I have represented our country uh, around, I think 4 times now. When I was the only one from India at many other portals and podiums. I'm going to tell you about it. Uh, Hello, Bhanu Priya. Hi, Aditi. I'm good, Aditi. Thank you, beta. I hope you're doing great as well. For all of you who feel ki we have we done right taking this stream, or will we have a good career in future? Will we have something which will get us a good job, or will we be earning good money like others do, like the science students do, or the engineers do, or people who take up commerce? We also come across a lot many times that मैम अनअकैडमी में सिर्फ साइंस एंड कॉमर्स ही आता है, ह्यूमैनिटीज़ क्यों नहीं आता? सो लेट मी टेल यू फर्स्ट थिंग, Unacademy has recently launched Humanities, and it's been 2 months, and we have done phenomenally beautiful with such amazing students on board. And of course, this is the first time. So when you start something, it takes time for people to know about it. Okay, first point. Second thing is we have top educators on board. So why I'm taking this subject is to make you guys free from many things, and I'll give you many options. You can ask, मैम बैंक में कोई जॉब कर सकते हो क्या ह्यूमैनिटीज़ इकोनॉमिक्स से? ऑफ कोर्स कर सकती हो रेनू, बैंक अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ में भी होता है। एंड ऐसा नहीं है कि बैंक में सिर्फ कॉमर्स ही काम आता है, इवन आर्ट स्टूडेंट्स कैन डू। आई माई सेल्फ हैड क्रैक्ड द SBI एग्जामिनेशन, दैट इज़ अ डिफरेंट थिंग कि मैंने कभी चूज़ नहीं किया उस स्ट्रीम को, बिकॉज आई डेंट वॉन्ट टू। हाय नितिन, जय श्री राम मैम जी। हेलो नितिन, जय श्री राम बेटा। तो मैं आपको सारे स्ट्रीम्स बताऊंगी, उसके पहले क्विकली मैं आपको मेरे बारे में बता दूं। इफ़ यू आर मीटिंग मी फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम इन माई क्लास ऑफ यूट्यूब, एंड फॉर मेनी हु कम on all my classes in special classes and plus classes for sociology and psychology. सो ये वाला एक कॉमन प्लेटफॉर्म है। मैं सेम क्लास 3rd को भी लूँगी, 3rd अक्टूबर को। सो अगर आपके कोई भी फ्रेंड्स हैं, ma'am, can you please tell me the best college for BA Political Science Honours? Of course, I am going to tell you. Do not worry. Political Science वाला जैसी स्लाइड आएगा मैं आपको ज़रूर बताऊंगी कि उसका कॉलेज कौन सा है और आप कौन से में जा सकते हो। आज वाला मेरा सेशन मोस्टली पूरे करियर ओरिएंटेड लोगों के लिए है कि भाई ये वाला फील्ड कैन वी टेक और कैन वी नॉट। सो येस, माय नेम इज़ प्रोफेसर उर्मी चक्रवर्ती. आई एम द एजुकेटर फॉर CBSE on Unacademy. I'm a Vidarbhushan awardee. I'm an educator since last 10 years. I'm also a part and parcel of the Women Economic Forum. I'm a TEDx speaker. I'm an assistant professor and I'm a columnist. Columnist means I write for newspapers. Okay. I know बहुत सारे terms ऐसे आते हैं कि हमें नहीं समझते कि मैम what exactly is a columnist. I write for newspapers. I write on different random topics related to education, related to what is happening around us, etc. You can just Google Urmi Chakravorty and you will get the details about me. All right. So let's quickly. First thing, we have recently launched the Shine batch. That's for CBSE 2021 batch, and you can see the video in which I'm introducing the entire team. कि कौन से time पे क्या classes है, okay? With the fabulous educators on board, including me. So geography, history, economics, socio, English and pol science सबके सब आ चुके हैं, and you can just go and enroll. Also, if you enroll, don't forget to use an Urmi Life code and you get a 10% discount on what you when you enroll. So ये class आज ही start हुआ है, that is 1st of October. आज शाम को है. Ma'am जी, I wanna crack UPSC, so may you please tell me the magazines for reading in class 11th now. Yes, Nitin, I will tell you the magazines also. Okay. We also have CBSE classes of 11th in Hindi. Okay. We also have classes in Hindi. If you can see, English, economics, pol science, history already is given. Okay. Yes, we have the Shine batches also for the 3 months for all the subjects, as I told you. And the most important announcement which I wanted to tell all my students, plus special and anybody who's new, Unacademy comes with a creative corner. That's learn new skills every week. That's Vedic math to poetry, from doodling, if you like painting, if you like drawing, doodles, storytelling, public speaking, robotics, origami, that's craft, mnemonics, magic tricks, debating. ये सारी की सारी चीज़ है. How do I access this creative corner? Just get a plus subscription for any CBSE goal, 11th, 12th, any subject, and get an access to unlimited live and recorded courses along with these with some creative experts. Renuka says, hi ma'am. Hello Renuka, how are you beta? Welcome to the class. और अभी तक के अगर आप लोगों ने मुझे या मेरे क्लासेस को नहीं देखा है, प्लीज़ गो ऑन द अनअकैडमी प्रोफाइल, एंड ऑन माई प्रोफाइल यू कैन जस्ट क्लिक ऑन उर्मी चक्रवर्ती, एंड अंडर माई प्रोफाइल यू विल सी ऑल माई स्पेशल क्लासेस विच आर एब्सोल्युटली फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. तो वाई आर यू वेटिंग यार, जल्दी जल्दी जाओ, प्रोफाइल पे क्लिक करो, फॉलो करो और फ्री क्लासेस अटेंड करो, एंड देन यू डिसाइड कि मुझसे पढ़ना है कि नहीं पढ़ना और अच्छा स्कोर करना है कि नहीं करना. ऑलराइट. ऑल्सो सो येस, जैसे मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी बता दिया है, क्रिएटिव कॉर्नर आ चुका है अनअकैडमी प्लस पे. सो जस्ट बी अ ह्यूमन कैलकुलेटर, बी द पर्सन हु बिल्ड्स देयर ओन रोबोट्स, आर्ट्स, क्राफ्ट एक्सेट्रा. जस्ट गो. ऑलराइट. नाउ लेट्स जस्ट बिगिन क्विकली विद आवर सेशन. आप बोलोगे मैम ये सारी चीज़ें हमें पता है, अब जल्दी जल्दी बताओ कि हम कंफ्यूज्ड हैं कि नहीं है और हमें होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए. तो देखो बेटा, अगर आप लोग कंफ्यूज्ड हो कि हमने ये फील्ड लिया है, सही किया है कि नहीं किया है, इज़ इट ओके और नॉट, yes, it is very good to be confused, because when I was at your age and when I was in class 11th, when I took arts, even I was confused. I thought कि भाई मुझसे, I'm not very good with science, I'm not very good with maths, should I take arts, will I be having a good career, how will I manage things, will I be able to stand somewhere in life, will people know me also, will people give me a good job. All these questions are very, very, very valid when you start with something new. Okay, yes, so all the pictures which you can see in front of you, maybe I was one of them, maybe you are one of them. It is absolutely okay to be confused. So yes, do not worry about it. I know exam शुरू है, आप लोगों के लगेगा कि मैम अभी तो एक साल है, class 11th ही है, we have 12th also. First thing is start preparing from the base. Class 11th is always the base for class 12th. Okay, now to reach in class 12, if your base gets strong, and if you know the subjects already 1 year before, and you know this now only, then you will obviously get a lot of time better to even prepare yourselves, to read, to know from people, okay, to know more about people, all of it. Okay, now first thing is psychology. I also take psychology. Psychology is a very interesting subject. Yes, many schools and many colleges, they do not have this subject yet, but if you are interested, you can also get a psychology course. Maybe right now you do not have it, but maybe you can do it even in your graduation. Now you will ask me, ma'am, if we don't have it in 11th 12th, how will we do it in graduation? Because your graduation courses will offer you the subjects: psychology, sociology, history, political science, economics, English, Hindi, Sanskrit, all these subjects. Okay, you will also have philosophy. Okay, now in India many colleges have all these subjects, many colleges have given you a chance of doing honors. Okay, like my course, when I did an English honors, because mine was core English language. And then in the next year, ma'am, I think I'm not confused. I got 93% in 10. Then also I chose humanities because it is the best for a base for competitive exams such as SSC and UPSC. Absolutely, Nitin, you're very good. And I'm glad that you chose this option and you got great marks. But I was talking that usually people feel, okay, few people feel that because I'm not getting good marks, let's take it. Few people think that even if I'm taking it, I have to be here. CBSE toppers are from humanities. Ma'am, we can change our subjects in BA. Yes, you can change your subjects in BA. Okay, many all colleges give you an option of choosing in second year. Like I wanted to choose when I wanted to remove my history and take economics, and continue with my two subjects in English. I did it in the second year. You can do that better. CBSE toppers are from humanities only. CBSE toppers are from everywhere. ऐसा नहीं है, टॉपर्स आर टॉपर्स या वी कैन this is not in order to say that this stream is good or that stream is bad. Every stream is good. All we are trying to promote here is do what you love, do what you enjoy studying, and then you will have a fabulous career. Yeah, right, Siddhant? Sorry, Shivam, would you agree with me? So yes, let's just quickly tell you. So if you don't have psychology as a subject now, you can very well take it even in the graduation days. Yeah, there's no problem. Psychology is a multifaceted discipline. Okay, it includes topics like how the brain works. Of course, see, right now we all know what you're going through. But if you're mentally strong, these terms of depression, sadness, confusion, okay, all these things are very common. Because I want to take geography and replace economics. Yes, Nitin, you can do that in graduation, beta. You can. Yes, you can. Okay, so yes, psychology is one of the subjects which you can take. Now future with psychology can be, you can be you can lead into clinical psychologist. Okay, yes ma'am, but from last 4 years, students from humanities top the boards. Now this, if you are giving me a data that ma'am, this is proven, this has happened, then congratulations, fabulous. I'm so happy for all of you guys. And I hope that this year also my humanities kids rock it. Yes, Shivam. So I'm hoping, yeah. All right. So, okay. Also, don't forget to let me know after the class in the comment section that how was the class. I specifically wanted to take this class because many students had requested me even on special classes कि मैम प्लीज़ एक क्लास यूट्यूब में भी लीजिएगा जिसमें आप करियर के बारे में या फिर ह्यूमैनिटीज़ में क्या क्या स्कोप है उसके बारे में बता पाओ, so that not only the students whom I am teaching in an academy, the app, but also the students all over our country who are confused because this is the time for the admissions and they have their deadline. So yes, you are in the right scope. Just go and take and select a subject which you love, and there's ample opportunity with humanities or arts. Okay. Psychology, clinical psychology, industrial organization psychology, even at workplaces now people need psychologists. Why? Because everybody goes through a bad stress. Okay, now when I say stress, it can be anything. It can be work related, it can be your job related. Then we have HRs. Okay, these are the people who together try to make sure that things are working smooth. All these things require psychologists because not everybody can, teaching psychology is one thing, but treatment of someone who requires proper health, proper attention on certain things is something which we really need a psychologist who's trained and who's properly certified enough to do it. So yes, the career opportunities in psychology that gives you opportunities to seek study the human mind. Okay, you can become counselors, you can become research analysts, you can become clinical psychologist, child psychologist. It is very tough to understand what a child is thinking or what a child is going through. Maybe he or she is confused. Okay, bye Aditi, yes, I'm going to see you at 10, don't worry. Okay, so yes, there are people who want, there are probably parents who want their children to go through a psychologist, sit with that person, counseling, do learn. Okay, all these things which I'm telling you, usually even after 10 people are confused that what stream should we take, and that time also the psychologist and the counselors play a very good role. Okay, major role in your life, lectures or professors. Okay, I myself take psychology. Yes, you can, if you're taking the subject in future, probably you can land up teaching it, and it is a fun thing. I'm telling you, I'm very proud of being in this industry of education, and I kind of love it. Okay, so yeah, all these things are there. Human resource specialist, you do not have to be only a science graduate or a commerce graduate or an engineer or a medical student to be an HR specialist. Okay, HR is something which is human resource, when you have to understand, when you have to know what people think, how you have to react, etc. Economics honors for humanities students. Kashish, until yes, Kashish, I'm going to. This is the psychology slide. You will come across the economic slide also. Just have some patience, beta. I'm going to take that. Don't worry. Today I'm all here for you guys, and make sure that whatever you want to ask, and every single question will be answered. That is the reason I have kept my phone here and I can see all the comments coming. So do not worry, and I'm there for you guys. Okay, you can be life coaches, you can be what do you call, substance abuse counselors, people who go through a bad married life. That time counselors can come as a rescue, they really help. Therapists. Okay, forensic psychologists. Now all these things are really in a great boom. So yes, psychology is one of them. Then comes to history. People think that history often, क्या है, एक subject है, चलो क्या हुआ, what happened 100 years back, we will study. What happened in the surroundings, we will study and we will forget. No, history is more about detailed analysis and evaluation. Okay, history is interpreting about evidences that what has happened and how it is being proved. Career opportunities with history can be, you can be an archivist, you can be a lecturer, you can be an analyst or a lobbyist. I have seen I have a few people in my life. Ma'am, please suggest best colleges for psychology. Yes, Drishti, see, there are many colleges for psychology, but few of them which I would definitely, suggest in terms of, if, are you asking in India, beta? Are you asking in India? Please, can you tell me? Uh, yeah, Drishti. So, beta, is your question for India? Just tell me yes or no, so that I can at least give you the colleges for India. Both in India and foreign. Okay. Foreign, see, right now the situation is not good, so I will not recommend this time. Okay, probably you can just wait for few more days till the thing of the entire pandemic gets sorted. But a few of them which are the best in India would be the SRM Institute of Science and Technology, that's in Chennai. That's really good. Lovely Professional University is also in top universities for psychology. Okay, AIMS in New Delhi, that's All India Institute of Medical Sciences. Then we have the Jamia Millia Islamia, that's JMI, okay, that's in New Delhi. Then we have Vadodara, there is a college, I'm not sure if you know that, it's Maharaja Sayaji Rao University, okay. Then you can, if distance is a problem or if you cannot travel, you can also do it from IGNOU, okay. IGNOU is very good. And one of my favorite colleges for psychology would be Christ College, Bangalore, because I stay in Bangalore. I have seen people who are studying in that college, and it's really fabulous. Christ College can be one of them. Along with Christ, I can recommend. Mm, yeah, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. That's very good for the Masters of Psychology. Then we have Banaras Hindu University in Varanasi. The Reva University in Bangalore is also good. So there are a few, But if you ask me my favorite, I will always go with Christ. What's the criteria for admission in different colleges? See, Drishti, that's a good question, but beta, every college has their own cutoff. For a few colleges, 96 is the cutoff. For few, it is 97. It depends completely on this year's cutoff. I'm not sure about the graduation cutoff. That what is it? But yes. As I have heard from few of my students in the plus class, ma'am, you are from Karnataka? No, beta, I stay in Karnataka. I'm basically born and brought up in Maharashtra, and I've recently moved to Karnataka, like almost 2 years. So yes, the criteria for admissions in college depends from one to another. Probably these people, few universities and colleges, they also have sports quota. So when I wanted to move to Pune and when I wanted to start with my career, I used to play basketball. I'm a national level basketball player. So during my time, I had the sports quota, so I could get admission in SP College, and that's also one of the favorite colleges. But that's good for political science and sociology, along with Ferguson College in Pune. Yeah, Ferguson College is also one of them for psychology. It's very good. But comparatively, you need to also see, Drishti, when I give you all the top colleges, I also mean to say that you have to check what is the admission fee, because not everybody is okay with the fee structure. Everybody is not fine with, some people need to think from their budget and plan out thing, etc. So you can just have a look at it, and whatever you feel is okay for you, and you can prepare for it. So yes, history is one of them. You can be all of it. You can get into civilizations, you can study about and get into archaeological survey of India. Okay, you can work with different publishing house. When you write about history books, you can write a column. See, you can be a columnist. When I say columnist, you can write for newspapers in terms of history. So yes, this is another aspect and angle which you guys can take up. Okay, so also there are many streams, but today mostly I'm talking about the offbeat streams. Okay, when I say offbeat streams, it means streams which are not very common. Usually, the common streams can be teaching, common streams can be a bank job, common streams can be mass communication, journalism, writing. But today I'm going to speak about history as well, because history is also important. I'm going to speak about sociology. I'm also going to speak about international relations, that how you can be a part and parcel of the big corporate job and be a boss there. Yes, you can. We can speak about entrepreneurship. All right. So yes, history would be the second one which I wanted to share. Next would be law. You can be, if your reasoning is good and if you're very good at your problem solving, then you can be a very good lawyer. Yes, because yes, and before you say that, ma'am, law is one thing which requires a lot of hard work. बहुत पढ़ना पड़ता है. So let me tell you this thing very clearly. If you are thinking कि बाकी streams में पढ़ना नहीं पड़ता है, तो पढ़ना तो हर जगह पड़ेगा. Ma'am, how class 12th percentage is important? Yes, beta, it is important because, the cutoff, as I was telling you, is really very different, Renuka. Every college has a different cutoff, and every year the cutoff changes. Like one year, maybe they can just keep 92. suddenly they can change and put it at 98, and that time the cutoff really matters, because few colleges are very strict about their norms and conditions about the admission process. Okay, even if you give even if you want to take management quota admission, they have to see your percentage. So please try to prepare. And as I told you that humanity is the need of the hour, so you will get a very good job, you will have a very good career, but you have to be very focused in whatever you select and whatever you do. So coming back to law, it's not about watching a movie and say, okay, ये ऐसा और lawyer मैं भी बन सकता हूँ. If you think something like this, then boss, you have to work hard for it. You have to study. Many graduates, they learn, tax laws, they learn property rights, IPR. Okay, now intellectual property rights is something even we have when we are doing some sort of research. Okay, when I say IPR is a cell. IPR is something like every institution has an IPR cell, because they're working for the betterment, and they're working for the safety of the institution, or the work life, or balancing everything. International human rights. Now this is another thing. Okay, we all know that the governing system of our country is very different from the other countries. Law comes to the picture when you can just be the change. If you want to see something, and if you think that you are the right person, and it is not just limited to the civil services examinations, but law is also one of the major aspects. And yes, yet again, a very paying field. Okay, like you can earn a very good amount of money if you start taking up this field, because yes, this is something which will give you a great boom in life. So that is law. Next comes to the screen, which you can see is archaeology. If you can see here, the things which are being, see, these are all which I'm trying to show you here, is basically in archaeology. I was just telling you that you're digging up artifacts from the ground and try to arrange them in order, or a form or sequence of events, like how it must have happened. Okay, now we all have known that Ramayana and Mahabharata exist, but yes, Ramayana and Mahabharata are two factual things which have genuinely happened. But we know also about the things, that the sequence of events, we have some proof about it. Similarly, when we speak about archaeology, okay, archaeology is something that it works as a, numismatics. When you're studying about old currencies, the coins. Okay, what according to you changes brought by psychology as a profession in Indian society? Drishti, I believe the most important change which psychology has brought is understanding and giving people a chance to communicate, and someone who's always there to hear you or help you as a therapist. Okay, try to calm down your anger issues, try to calm down your anxiousness. Okay, uh, create a better balancing between two married people who are going through a bad phase or time. Psychology really plays an important role, and to understand this, I think every house needs to understand that psychology is important. How will you talk with your parents if you do not trust that communication should be good or bad? Then it's psychology. How will you help someone if that person is not trying to help himself or herself? That's psychology. So according to me, psychology as a profession in the Indian society has brought tremendous amount of changes. Again, I'm not saying that it is all for good. There are phases where people are not willing to talk. They commit suicide, then mental issues come into picture, then there is a problem with depression, sadness, stress, as we all say in our lives. So yes, these things are there, but every coin has two sides, and I think apparently we have done, psychology has definitely brought a lot of changes in, even in helping a case of a police case. Psychologists play a very important role. You must have seen the series and movies and all of that places. So yes, psychology does bring has brought a very good change in our society. Yeah. So archaeology is again something that you're arranging, you're trying to basically conserve, or what is there. When you're doing conservation and restoration, you're basically trying to preserve what is already there. Now Taj Mahal, for example, Taj Mahal, it's not just there for you to go and click a picture and come back. People who are working for the Archaeological Survey of India, which is also known as the ASI, okay, Archaeological Survey of India. So my father-in-law was the director of Archaeological Survey of India. He retired as a very good post, and that was a presidential post which he was being given as a director. They all worked to restore things. Okay, when Taj Mahal was there, when in Aurangabad, the Ajanta and Ellora caves. Okay, they all are working. They all used to work for conservating of those things, so that these things are there for our future generation when they probably want to read about it, then they probably want to see about it. Hundred of years old artwork, sculptures, okay, manuscripts. Archaeology is a very important field when it comes to humanities or arts. Political science. Okay, now I'm coming to the place where someone had just asked me about political science. Let me just go back and see who. um, Okay, no, it was for economics. Okay, so we will be coming to economics, don't worry, till the time political science. So pol science is not only about politics. Pol science can have international relations. Pol science can have, solutions to world peace, economic crisis, poverty, unemployment. It is just not limited to government or, the party fights or political uh, agendas or journalists fighting over some issue. No, political science and international relations has a very big scope worldwide. You can be a country diplomat. Can you see the picture down there on the screen? As I say, you can be a country diplomat is you can represent India at a place where you're just being a diplomat. You can study. There are exams. Okay, if you may ask, ma'am, how? Then I will tell you that there are examinations. Probably in my next special class, in which I'm going to keep an open floor for question and answers for you guys. You can just uh, go to my Unacademy profile and follow me there. So whenever the class comes, you can be a part of it, and it's a free class, so you can anytime attend. You can be a part of the WHO. Okay, you can be a part of great organizations like the World Bank. Okay, you can be a very good part and parcel from all of it if you study and if you prepare yourself for the best and mentally know that yes, this is what I want to do and this is what I'm enjoying. Yes, you can be a research assistant, you can be an analyst. It is not required that you have to just be a leader and have the proper thing to stand in front of people and say, I need a vote, I want to run the country. No, political science has very huge amount of scope when it comes to this subject. It is not limited to small state, cities, or one country. It can be n number of countries. You can represent at international level. Okay, doesn't that excite you? That okay, this I never thought. International relations. Oh, all right. I can probably be with the governing system, fly with them, have a fabulous life, and earn so much at a nice respectable job. Yes, this can be one of it. Moving to the next one is hotel management. Okay, I love cooking. I want to enjoy when I love when people come to my place. I can cook for them. I want to decorate what I'm making. Not just that, hotel management is not limited to cooking. Okay, as you can see, you are very good with dealing with customers. You can just you can be a part of the hospitality industry. You can have a very good marketing strategy. Okay, yes, honey, all right, let's just do like this, let's just have a plan. Okay, when your mind works creatively in terms of managing, organizing events. Okay, bringing people all together, trying to help people. Okay, trying to just go and say, all right, sir, okay, I'll help you. Please, can you let me know? So I will help you. Please let me know how. Office operations, okay, beverage productions, meeting, managing a restaurant, Taj, Lalit, Lee Meridian, Leela. These are all one of the biggest hotels in our country, and all of them, you can just be, you can live them, you can be a part of the housekeeping team. Now you'll say that, ma'am, but this field, is it good? See, boss, first thing you need to realize, you have to follow your passion and dreams. If you love something, you can just be there. You can just enjoy. You can be in the cruise ships. You can be in railways. You can be a fresh graduate and start as management trainee. You can be appointed at different departments of front office. You can be as the production manager. You can deal with people, big people and client. You can be a team operation team. You can be a part of the operations team. Yes, you can be promoted. Then later on you can do your masters, you can do your PhD. It doesn't stop here. Anybody of you who's thinking that after my graduation I'll do PG and I'll stop. You can do your research and PhD in any stream you want. Okay, earlier there used to be MPhil. Now, as per the new educational policy, MPhil will be stopped and MSc will be continuing. So you can be that. You can do a doctorate. Yeah, mass comm and journalism. So when I did my graduation, I was sure that I don't want to do simple MA English, because I wanted to get into communications. I wanted to get into public relations. Okay, I knew that I want to study something which is very offbeat. So I took up the MA communications and journalism, and I studied journalism. Okay, I have a background in which I am, I'm a gold medalist for public relation and advertising. Okay, when I say this because I loved doing it. I loved writing for newspapers. I wanted to come in newspapers. I wanted my picture in the newspapers. I wanted to meet people. I wanted to interact. I wanted to socially, network. And for all of this, I chose mass comm and journalism. It is not limited to be an anchor in the television. You can be in the radio. You can be a major influence on the social media platform. You can have an skill set of creating news. You can probably one of the top leaders of our country, who was first involved with a major news channel, suddenly started an Instagram page and she started sharing all the news. I don't want to name because I'm sure you guys know her. Yeah, that is creativity when you want to create something of your new or of your own with magic. Journalism and mass comm does not just limit you to be a journalist in a news channel or a TV channel, as you can see in the picture, running behind people for news or for entertainment purpose. It can be anything. Covering an interview of a political person, covering an interview of a star. Okay, it is really very. It's kind of, it gives you an adrenaline rush. Why? Because journalism or mass communication creates avenues for you guys like copywriting. Okay, it can create broadcasting. As you all know, no, Doordarshan, Vivid Bharati, yeah, they are all a part and parcel of the governing channels. And so long, people, they are really well paid. They have a very secure job. So even in the government, okay, like in the private as well as in the public, there is ample amount of scope in when we speak about mass comm or journalism. So yes, this is one of them. Now coming to economics. All right. Now someone who asked me about economics, let me just open the slide to check the name because okay, ma'am, please. Okay, ma'am, there are so many courses available on psychology like BS, BSc, BA, etc. But what is your opinion is best? Beta, that depends on what you are doing. You can do a BA when you are taking up and choosing up humanities, and if you're doing BSc, if you have PCM, if you're doing science, or if you're coming from a science background, then if you want to continue taking up science and then study psychology, like 11, 12, many students are coming from the science or the science background. Okay, so they also have psychology subject. It is not compulsory that only an art student can be having it. So it depends on your taste and your choice. Now for me, I already was an art student, so I did not have an option of taking BSc, because if you're doing your arts, you cannot do BA, of course, but you're doing your BSc, you can obviously shift to BA. So yeah, it depends on what you're taking in class 12th or 11th, and then you can move ahead. All right. Okay, so I see a question on, ma'am, can you please tell us something about economics? One second, I want to have honors for humanity students. See, better. Yes, I can definitely help you with this. When I say the term economics honors, it again is specialized in the subject. Okay, that means that you want to do your course on the Indian economy, and which covers international relations. Okay, and this is going to be a full-time graduation course. Firstly, the eligibility of this, of course, you need to have an aggregate and a score from class 12th. Okay, you can for seeking an admission in the best colleges of economics, as in, if you do economics honors, then you can also do MBA. Okay, you can also do MA. And best colleges for economics in India would be, of course, JNU is one of them. For arts, it's really good. Let me just tell you few of them, which I can suggest. University of Delhi is good. Okay, best college would be Loyola College of Chennai, which is my personal favorite for economics, because many of my friends and students have studied economics from there. Yes, you have Madras Christian College in Chennai. Okay, University of Mumbai, Sri Ram College in Delhi is very famous. Many of our educators are from Sri Ram colleges or Sri Ram College of Delhi. Again, Christ College is one of the good options. Xavier's from Mumbai is very good. Ferguson College in Pune is very good. Okay, St. Stephen's Delhi, Miranda House in Delhi, Hindu College New Delhi, Guru Gobind Dwarka, Hansraj in New Delhi. But of course, these college JNU, as I told you, um, these colleges have a fabulous cutoff beta, so it's very easy for me. Yes, I'm just telling you the best colleges for economics are Kashish. Ma'am, what about St. Stephen's? That's what I told you. St. Stephen's is one of them. I just took the name, right? You definitely St. Stephen's is there for Delhi, and of course the cutoff for St. Stephen's is, of course, it changes every year. So you will have to keep a tap on what is the score right now and how much are they expecting. Presidency College in Calcutta is also one of them. Jadavpur University, again in Calcutta. And yeah, these are a few which are absolutely super. Okay, NIMS in Jaipur. But my favorites, again, I'll give you like among the top ones, which I feel that for economics, you know, mm, are these which I told you. Colleges for economics. Yes, of course, St. Stephen's would be one of them. Loyola would be there. Lady Sri Ram would be there. That is another one. Xavier's is there. Christ is there. Ferguson FC College for Pune is very good. Presidency and Jadavpur University for Calcutta is fabulous, and NMIS Jaipur is also very good. Yeah, so these are the few which I feel would be my personal choice for economics. Lady Sri Ram, yes, Lady Sri Ram. It's in Delhi, beta. It's in Delhi. I told Lady Sri Ram and St. Stephen's, both of them I've told. You just have to check the what do you call cutoff, because that changes every year. So I'm not very sure about this year's cutoff. Hi Sadhana, very good evening. Ma'am, Bangalore. Bangalore Christ College is there. Christ is very good. Yeah, okay. Hello, ma'am. Hi, hello. So, yes, when we come to economics, coming back, okay, I hope, Kashish, I could answer the top colleges for you in economics. Now, coming back with economics, it is not necessary that again you will lead and do something as, studying about only business. You can go in banking firms. Along with this, you can also go in research firms. You can have your own financial consultancies. You can work for government ministries. You can work for insurance companies. You can have accountants firms. All right. You can be a risk advisory associate, that is known as a RAA. Okay, this is really in boom, where you can work for any big person, or you can probably start something of your own as an analyst. You can be a research assistant. You can be a policy maker. All right. Now the national education policy which has come, do you think that it is only the um, teachers who have given their inputs and thoughts on the policies which are going to change in our education system? No, of course, economists are definitely involved. There are different policy makers who study economics, who know what is GDP and how inflation can come, go, what can be the exchange rates. As we all know that due to the COVID-19 situation, economy has gone down. This is the time when the policymakers and economists are trying to pull their level up, and dealing with certain business cycles, tax, employments, energy cost, developing forecast of issues of interest rates, how it can go up, how it can go down, etc. There are ample opportunities of economics again in India and abroad. Design. If you are very good with something which is known as design, so you feel, ma'am, I'm good with drawing, I'm good with sketching, my brain really is very creative and works when I want to do something of my own, coloring, okay, probably drawing something or painting something on a cloth, okay, when I know that which furniture should be kept here and which combination of the wall should be there, probably it's a fabulous option. You can study product design. You can study with graphic designs. You can study textiles. Textiles again can be anything. It can be on a cloth. It can be an Indian textile. You can work on a foreign textile. You can be a part and parcel of the import export team. Along with them, you can design and you can think that what should be our USP. There are ample opportunities with which varies from field to design, that what you choose. In case of fashion designing, design is just not limited to fashion designing. First thing, it can be anything. Right now, I have come across few people from my circle. One of my friend, she has done jewelry designing, and she is earning fantastic. The amount which they are being offered by major brands and designs and Bollywood stars and whatnot is fabulous. Leather designs, you can design, and you can design a bag for some major big house, and these are fabulous options which you have. You can be a UI UX design, you can design a game, you can be a cartoon designer, you can be doodler, you can be a product designer, you can design a product for a brand and a company, you can create an advertisement for them. Design isn't uh, you know something. If you can create your ideas or convey it to people or convince them that this is what is my feeling, this is what I think, then you are there. Amazing it is. Yeah, design is another option. Event management. Now I told design, then I said, you like, ma'am, I'm very good at planning certain things. घर में कोई भी चीज़ होती है ना, शादी वादी होता है, आई एम द वन हु कॉल्स एंड आई से, अरे भैया दिस दैट ये करवा दो, कैन यू प्लीज़ हेल्प मी, कैन यू प्लीज़ डू दिस फॉर अस. Creating an event, be the best person in your school and telling the teachers that, ma'am, don't worry, this event I'll take care of it, and everything will be planned and managed by me. You can create a team, have the team people distribute, this is your work, this is your work, this is your work. Now example, this is you, okay, you create the work 1 2 3 4 5, and in 1 hour your event is ready, all set. You can of course be a part of the event management team, you can have your own company. This career puts to full use of managerial and organizational skills to plan, execute, talk with people, create a budget, create a schedule, talk with the vendors, call them, caterer, decoration, all these things. You can, of course, it's not an easy task. That is the reason people invest and pay so much to the event management company for any of their events. May it be a wedding, it can be a big vocal event, it can be a conference, it can be charitable events, it can be a press meeting. The entire fraternity is coming, they have media, what do you call, conference. Probably Modi ji is coming to your city, and he has a conference, and the entire ताम झाम एंड एवरीथिंग हैज़ टू बी टेकन बाय योर कंपनी. पूरा का पूरा सामान आपको दे दिया कि भाई ये हमारा डेट को प्रोग्राम है, इस टाइम पे प्रोग्राम है, जस्ट हेल्प अस. And you have to do that. If you're good with these kind of skills, management can be very much your thing. So of course, sports events, the cricket matches, the lawn tennis tournaments, the football matches. After the matches, when the stars when the sportsmen have their own parties, when they have their own meetings with the team, they have conferences, they have what do you call, press meeting coverages. They can be taken care of the event management companies. This is one more option. Next one, civil services. Okay, usually this is not an offbeat track, but this is the first option which people choose because they are very sure that by I have to go here. It is the most prestigious career, and it gives you the opportunity to, of course, serve your country in participating in the governance or the policy making decisions. Okay, I will not say that civil services के साथ साथ you cannot go into armed forces or you cannot enter air force or anything else. Yes, even air force is a very good option because if you take humanities and arts, you can also go into Indian Air Force. You have logistics branch there, you have ground duties, so you can take geography and probably give that exam and get into an Indian Air Force and have a uniform like other people as well. So yes, there are ample opportunities in civil services also, which includes administrative services. As I told you, it can have police services, IPS, it can have Indian Foreign Services, revenue services, postal services. All of you, you have to just get a very good rank in your UPSC examination, and to do this, you can understand that something. I think Nikhil was clearly stating that, yeah, ma'am, I have chosen this stream because I know that for my competitive exams, this will be my baseline. Because whatever subjects you guys are studying now, that will be English, economics, history, sociology, psychology, political science. Of course, physical education, all these subjects are your base when you're preparing for your UPSC examinations, which you're going to give. Because these textbooks, the NCERT textbooks, especially for the NCERT students or the CBSE board students, any competitive exams you give, your books are the best books. Okay. Hi Ujjwal, very good evening, beta, welcome. So yes, for civil services is a very good option. Social services, okay, not everything involves money. Sometimes it is all about kindness, something it is all about the humanistic skill and value which you have. You apparently want to stand up, speak for someone, work, help someone, okay, you care for someone. You can be a very good part and parcel of the social services or the social work. This career is perfect for people who can devote themselves to something which is required in the society. Not just this, you can also work for an NGO, you can create your own NGO, you can have your own team, okay. Usually many people, they invest in NGOs to save their taxes, because of course you, when you are showing something that you're doing for the betterment of the society, example, I'm earning this much and I give this money to an NGO, that okay, this is my contribution, I also get a tax saving certificate, and that money is helped by used by the NGO probably to help someone. As a healthcare sector, it can be a rehabilitation center, it can be having a project which is working for the girls of unsafe areas, okay. You can probably help the the orphans, anything, okay. When you are sure that okay, this is something which you want to, when you have that ability to fight for social injustice, you can fight for discrimination in people, you can work for these issues related to poverty, employment, education, etc., good sanitation, okay. Recently I've come across so many students who are working and in different NGOs where they are educating girls for about menstruation. There are many girls in the rural places who are not knowing that what exactly is a sanitary napkin. They are helping these people, they are promoting awareness. That can be done if you're working under the social services as a social worker, all right. So yes, this is another aspect. Foreign languages. Now you will say that, ma'am, you said everything, but I love English. I have taken English. I love French. I love German. What can I do? I want to learn Korean. Foreign languages, my lovely friends. This career is for those who love to talk and not just in one language. Okay, learning language or learning different new languages, of course, is a skill which is very rare people have, and people who do can have a great career and venture opportunity from this. You can be a translator. Probably you can travel with the major big politicians of our country, travel with them wherever they go. And when they are speaking with someone, you probably can translate what the other person is telling to him and translate what he's telling to the other person. The foreign diplomats, okay, you can work for major embassies, you can probably work with international bodies like United Nations, you can be a part of WHO, again you can be a forensic linguistic, you can be a lexicographer, okay, you can compile material for dictionaries, okay. Now this is something about different choices, whether you want to learn, okay, can you see a figure which I've put here, that Mayan is telling so many languages are made above this. It completely depends. It is not necessary that you will be only learning French, Japanese, or probably German. It can be any language. It completely depends on you what foreign language you want to master in. And learning, if this is one tip which I would like to give, if you're the humanities student or any student, science, commerce graduates, or anyone, if you learn one foreign language, which is always one extra certification, it can really help you to get a good job in future. Because if you want to move abroad for your studies, or if you want probably working somewhere and that company is a German based company, and they are launching a new product, and then they want someone who understands the language, they can definitely give you a great package and hire you. Because being fluent with a foreign language can get you extra points if you're planning to settle in that specific job. It can make you it can give you a secure money, it can give you a good salary, it can give you a combination of name, fame, money. Of course foreign languages can be one of them. Next comes is sociology. Okay, see, I have so many slides and we have already come across, it's already going to be 5:30. But as I told you, I have apparently in my slide today I brought around 26, 27, 28, 29. I don't even remember how many opportunities, but yes, I will definitely complete it for you guys. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you here halfway because I know how important it is for you guys who are doing humanities for the 11th. And if you have any questions, don't worry that ma'am 1 hour हो गया तो ma'am चले गई. I will not go unless I finish it for you guys today. Okay. Yes, sociology can be one of the branches, which can be a very important part. Only, ma'am, UPSC. No, beta, not only UP. Acha, OP, okay, UPSC is your dream. All right, Ujjwal, I just hope that your dream comes true. What are the institutes which offer foreign languages courses as optional subjects? Kashish, there are many institutes who do. Okay, in fact, every college, single college, every time now has a foreign language in their colleges. I had it in mine. FC College has it. Christ has it. They have different educator, probably French, German, Korean, Chinese. They have many educators who have extra languages, and their teachers take your classes and they give you a specific certification. Sometimes it's an additional subject. It is an optional subject. Okay. um, in Delhi, I think JNU has it. Of course, even Sri Ram has it. You can just have a look at their websites, and whatever subject topics I already told you, the colleges, you can just go on their website. Everything is available on Google, and just do your research. Because if you are interested in doing foreign languages, then you must take admission in a college which has foreign language. This is my tip. Why do you want to spend some extra amount which you can just get it from the college, and that can just add more perk to you in your expertise, and fulfill your will of learning a new language? Yeah, Karshish, I hope I could clear what you asked. Okay, moving to the next one again is sociology. You can study about topics like racial, gender identity, religious faith, conflicts, crime, law, poverty, population growth, migration, war, peace, etc. Of course, you can be a very good public relations. You can be a PR. Now, when I studied sociology, my agenda was to be a good public relationist. Now, I am very good with people when I want to. Get some work done from someone. Okay, that time PR comes into picture. If you're very good with your PR, or if you have the right skill set of getting something done, or asking or seeking for some help, PR comes into picture. PR helps you, be in your organization, be a type of research, be type of um, personal relationship, anything. So PR is something, and sociology can be a very good fit for your masters as well as for your graduations, if you're interested to do this. Writing, content writing. You're a good writer, ma'am. I write for newspapers. I write for poems. Okay, before I move ahead, this is the source where I have picked up the uh, few contents which I wanted to show you. So yes, you can also click on the Mindler block of Humanities Career Options and have a look, because they have also mentioned all of it in their blog. So yes, this is for you guys. Another thing is, you can either develop a book. You can write a book. You can have a language. You can specialize in newspaper writing, blogging. You can do creative writing. You can choose a desired language what you want to study, you want to master in. So yes, you can be a writer, creative blogger, etc., author. Teacher. Okay, coming to the teacher, this is again, teaching is something which is an art. I always say this and believe it. Teaching is an art, and not everybody is a very good teacher. Okay, not everybody is a very good teacher. All right. So yes, if you love teaching, I think this is your field. Okay, you can just get into it. All right. um, I'm just checking if you guys have any questions for me. All right, so as I can see that many people have all right, so I feel that still now there is no issue. All right, let's just move ahead then. So yes, being a teacher is something that includes a passion, or मैम यूपीएससी के लिए क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा? बेटा, यूपीएससी के लिए भाई पॉलिटिकल साइंस, हिस्ट्री, इकोनॉमिक्स, ज्योग्राफी, सोशोलॉजी, सब कुछ पढ़ना पड़ेगा। तो अभी से आपका बेस स्ट्रॉन्ग करना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, एंड उसके लिए क्लास 9, 10, 11, 12 की 4 जो बुक्स है, वो तो पूरी तरह से ऐसा लर्न हो जाना चाहिए दैट दीज बुक्स आर लाइक, रात में भी नींद से उठा के समवन इज आस्किंग यू कि इकोनॉमिक्स में जीडीपी क्या होता है, ओके व्हाट इज द सेक्स रेशियो, ओके व्हाट इज द बर्थ रेशियो, यू हैव टू आंसर. that you have to do. Okay, so yes, focusing on your speaking abilities for, or your to become a good speaker, or a good teacher. Maybe it can be in a school, maybe it can be a college, you can be a professor. Okay, I did my I'm a full-time assistant professor in a good college, and I'm doing my I mean, what do you call, PhD also, as I want to be a doctor in what my subject is. Yes, you can do this. You can be into advertising. That's ma'am, which one is better, BA program or BA honors? Kashish, see, for me, I wanted to do honors because that time I felt that honors is, see, any field from these two can be good. If you want to do normal BA, then it is okay. But if you want to specifically do it in one subject and focus in your masters also in that only, then you should do your honors, because that will help you to learn something in an integrated form, like you are completely specialized in that subject then. So yes, in that case, an honors is a good option. Yeah, it depends. Many cities, they do not have it, many places they do not have it. When I was finding to do it in Nagpur, it was not available. That is the reason I had to travel to Pune and did, I've done it from there. So yeah, moving ahead, after teaching and advertising, you can also be an artist. Like I told you, you can do sculpting. You love creating something. You want to be your own boss. You can start up your website. You can do a freelancing. Okay, you can sell your own magazines. You can sell your own, what do you call, graphics. I see many students, many children now creating Instagram pages and posting their art forms, and probably creating. The other day, I saw someone doing a handmade painting on a cup and selling them. These are the skill set which you need to adapt and develop, and they are phenomenal. Next would be a public relation manager. I told you, PR plays a very important role when you have to understand human nature. Okay, when you're ready to help others, or when you have to maintain a PR, what do you call, public image, when you have to contribute, PR comes into picture. Then coming to a travel agent, you love exploring, you want to fly everywhere. You can, it's your dream to be always on vacation. You can be a travel agent. You can plan people vacation trips. You can be a tour guide. You can help them see a city, and these things are not less paid jobs, but you just have to click and hit the right opportunity when it comes to these jobs. You can earn very good if you know the right set of people, and they can help you uh, be in a boom career. All right, next, you can be an editor. You have edited your work, and you can, you can edit from someone else. Like you say that, oh, you have written something, let me see, I'll just correct it for you. You can write projects for people. You can write thesis for people, and they pay you. You can do an editing for magazines even when you're in your home. Probably big magazines, big names of magazines in our country, they require people who freelance for them, so you can do an editing. Okay, editing helps you to do technical as well as non-technical or commercial or non-commercial things. You can be an editor. You can be an FBI agent. Okay, now FBI, don't take it very seriously that okay, only FBI. You can get into even CID. You can get into the research departments of our country. You need to study. Okay, you need to study psychology. You have to study sociology. Mostly you have to study social sciences if you want to be a part of it. You want to think in such a way that when you're good with something, when you want to use your brain and say, okay, no, not this, I feel this is the right thing. You can be an agent. You can contribute with your skill set. We basically require 4-year degree, in which 2 years experience for law enforcement. Okay, the law degrees. And there are students in my previous class who were telling me that there are people who have been selected for the FBI agents also. And yes, they do hire humanity students. So yes, you can be an interpreter or translator. I just told you about the translator. If you learn a second language, for example, it can be anything. It can be French, it can be German, it can be anything. You probably can translate for people who have interpreters basically specialize in signed language. Okay, while translators work primarily with the written materials. You can write, read, communicate, explain certain things to people. So yes, this can be one of them. You can be a genealogist. Is it your passion to learn history of people or their origins? Okay, when I say of their people, of course, history about the people, not just. Ma'am, could you please tell the coaching center for UPSC in Delhi? All right, ma'am, is there any course of criminology in idea India? Hi, Vanshika. Ma'am, is there any course of criminology in India or any scope of the same? Yes, Vanshika, there is a lot of scope in our country, absolutely. And when I say that there is scope, of course, when I told you FBI agent, you can just relate to the criminal background as well. You if you're studying psychology, you can probably tell if he's lying or if he's not. You can read a mind. You can just clearly tell that, okay, this is what I might doubt. Please try to find out. Criminology is an important aspect which we cannot neglect right now at current times, and yes, it plays a very major role. You can definitely be a part of a huge scope, huge money. Yes, dedication is required, hard work is required, but boss, you require hard work everywhere anyways. Okay. Ma'am, could you please tell coaching centers for UPSC in Delhi? Nitin, Unacademy is already the known name for UPSC. So you can just click on, you can just download the learning app and scroll up, and you can see the top educators from the country already there. And I have seen so many of them in my, uh, journey of Unacademy. I know few of them, and they're fabulous. So you can just go and scroll there. All right. Can we also have journalism and psychology in college? Yes, you can have journalism also and psychology. Now you have to make sure, Vanshika, that whichever college you're studying, you have to ask them whether you have psychology as an optional subject or not. Okay. Yes, ma'am, but it's online. Nitin, but even online, even this is online. So if you are aware that you have to learn something and if you understand the concept, then offline or online doesn't matter. And today, right now, we are in the place and we in the phase that everything is going to be virtual. So you have live classes. That basically saves your time to even travel, go somewhere. So why do you have to waste your energy when you can sit at your home and focus, and you can download the material, repeat, read whenever you want. You can just reverse the audio and go ahead and listen again. So it's very easy, Nitin. Yeah, so Vanshika, I hope I could help you with that. So yes, you have to just ask about the college so you can know whether they have journalism and psychology in the same college, and if they do, you can probably choose it from there. All right, it is going to help you. Okay. Next would be foreign correspondence. Okay, I'm hoping that you guys are liking, and I'm hoping that this is helping you guys. So please definitely let me know after the class whether it has helped you or not. And I'm trying to answer all your questions as I see. So yeah, thanks, Vanshika. All right, beta. Foreign correspondency. If you have interest in journalism, now I just see, Vanshika, you asked, and we came to the slide of journalism. Knowing different cultures, languages, and history is a good background for this job. It is not okay. Ammar is asking best college for international relation in DU. Oh, for international colleges, DU. All right, very good, Ammar. Thank you. Um all right, thanks for sharing that. Lovely. So yes, DU is a very good institute, any which ways for many courses. And international relations, of course, it will have economics, political science, and of course, DU is one of them, the best. And as I tell you, as I told you earlier, cutoff is important. So you have to make a check, and you have to know which college has what cutoff in which year. So yes, just make sure that you score well. That's all. Yeah, to become a foreign correspondent, it takes courage and talent. That's true. You have to have a proper grit. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you guys to work on the ubiquity of social media. When we speak about journalism, it is not limited to TV, radio, print, or digital. It is a vast field, and it is completely dependent or depending on what exactly you want and how you want to enroll for the same. So yes, it completely is what do you call, it's huge. The pool is huge. Yeah. Then coming to human resource specialist, I feel I already told you about HR. Hi Sukhmanjeet, hello beta. Ma'am, also other best colleges in Punjab. There are many, lovely professional university. As I told you, one of them. It's very good. It's doing very good. Reva is doing really well. So you can just Google. Nitin, you will. If you tell me the subject, then I can probably tell you. But in basic, if you're asking me about Punjab, then there are many. Okay, it now you have to check which college is good. You have to first check the cutoff. Then you have to see what is the placement, how much is the what is the faculties, what are they giving you, okay, what are the fee structure, and you have to also compare whether whatever you're paying to them, are you trying to make it from there. Because simple for fact, boss, when you are thinking as someone who's a middle class person, man, that person will always think कि, भाई, if I'm investing this money, will I be able to take out the worth from it? Only that certificate is not important, but what you're learning from there is majorly important. Only class 12th marks are needed to study in top colleges. No, it's not just the marks. Most important thing is your passion of studying. You need to know why you're doing it. Otherwise, it is not going to help you. If you do not have the right passion and the skill set, Renuka, then you do not feel like studying. So it can be any subject, any stream, but you have to make sure that yes, I want to do it, no matter how. Pol science and history, ma'am. Okay, Nitin. So I'll let you know. I already told you Reva and Lapu, they are very good. That's lovely. So yes, you can probably check then with them that what is the cutoff right now. Which subjects are the best for the bachelor's degree? Yuvraj. For the bachelor's degree, Yuvraj, this is humanities. So humanities, again, it depends. Okay, yeah, I understood that in humanities, it with skills only, I asked. Needed to study in top colleges. Okay, which skills only I asked Renuka. All right, Renuka, 1 second, but I'll just let me first answer to Yuvraj. Yuvraj, bit depends on what you want to do. If you like psychology, then you have to take BA psychology. If you love economics, then you can take BA economics honors. If you want only political science, I want to learn politics. I want to get into politics. I want to learn more about it. Want to upscale myself, then you can take political science. So it depends on what subject you want to learn. You can do, you can also do journalism, then you can just take that. Which skills are important? See, beta, humanities is more about humanistic skills. Okay, you have to be a good communicator. Okay, you need to speak with people. You have to network well. If your oral communications are weak, your written has to be strong. Okay, then probably you're very good at what you're doing. And for any job, if you're the best, only then you're going to survive. So yes, Renuka, your skill set has to be that your confidence, your your love to learn some subject which has great opportunities, all of them. You just have to make sure that which one are you hitting, and when you hit it, then you have to understand it. Okay, this is what is my choice, my field, and I'm going to be the best. So it's like that ball which comes in cricket ground, and when you know that you have to hit a six, either it's a six or a four, or you're out. So yeah, Yuvraj, this is going to be your answer. Okay, so yeah, coming to the next one is the linguistic. You can be an expert in language and you can work for many educational institutions, organizations, job workplaces, etc. So yeah, advertising, philosophy, fashion designing, style, child and family studies, elementary education, social work, human development, special education. It takes a lot of passion to pursue what you love, especially if you know you're not in it for your money only. Okay, money is important, but according to me, if you only want to do something for money, it is not going to help you, because you wake up and cry and crib on a Monday morning only when you don't love your job. So I feel that if you like something, if you want to do it, you have to give your best. Be it be anything. It can be sustainability, it can be writing, it can be environment, it can be media, it can be language, literature, anything. If you love something, if you have a passion of something, you're there, you have done it. So yes, thank you so much. This was all from my end. This is my referral code. I would invite you guys to come and check my profile on Unacademy learning app. Follow me there. Attend a few special classes we already have. I'm already taking sociology and psychology for class 11th and 12th on the Plus platform also. And from today onwards, we have started with a new batch, so you can enroll and let me know in the comment section that did you find this class interesting, and how. So yeah, there are a few more which I would like to continue and give you a hint about. That's hotel management, fashion designing, which I already told you. But in this, I have already mentioned about jewelry designing. Okay, so like it involves in the film industries or catering industry, all of that. And please remember that a degree in economics, history, pol science, geography, they can have different angles to it, which you can see in this slide. Okay, please go through. This is a very important slide, which is specifically given for geography, political science, history. As an environmentalist, like that you can be an urban planner, you can be a researcher, you can be a geologist, you can be a GIS analyst. Everything is mentioned here, and I know usually people feel that okay, just with a blog, if we tell, or if just with a small statistics, if I tell you that okay, this is important, so you have taken humanities, very well done. But I'm telling you guys, and with my experience, because I'm again telling you, I myself am a humanities and art student. I have done my 11th, 12th in arts with arts. My graduation is in arts. My master's is in arts. And at this age, I'm a TEDx speaker. I'm a Vidarbha Bhushan awardee. I'm an assistant professor. I'm your educator. I speak for different forums. I've represented my country. And let me tell you that I'm very happy with this field, and I'm so happy that I feel content when I do something. I love it, and it has money, it has name, it has fame, and I'm free to do what I want, whichever way I want. But yes, working hard is very important, so please work hard, guys, and make the best out of it and the most out of it. So you can see that different subjects, there is science, there is technology, there is engineering, management, arts, and humanities. So this is the first step when you start from here and you reach to the top. So yeah, thank you once again. All right, very interesting class. Thank you, Kashish. Ma'am, for graduation, for which is better, BA or BA LLB? Beta, now if you want to do law, then BA LLB is a good option. If you're not sure whether you want to do law or not, or you can explore, maybe आप graduation कर लेते हैं, बाद में देखेंगे. Then you take a BA, and later on you have the options open. But if you enroll for LLB, then you have to be very sure. All right. Good evening, ma'am. Hi, Daisy. Good evening, beta. Sorry you have joined very late, but do not worry. Scroll on the button, go on the reverse, and watch the entire video. And I'm sure it will help. This will help you and benefit you. You will enjoy it. Okay. Agam for UPSC. Agam, I have clarified the UPSC one also, beta. So don't worry about it. Just reverse and go through the session. Apparently, you've joined late, and I have definitely covered that area. Okay, so if anything I have missed today, I'm going to cover this. I'm going to take this class again on the 3rd of October for class 12 students, and the slides would be the same, but yeah, there will be few additions, and of course any question is most welcome from you guys. So you can join anytime you want, and you can follow me on my Unacademy profile and enroll to the subjects awarded classes, and you can attend the free classes. And yeah, uh, Sukmanji, thanks, ma'am. Of course, welcome, beta. Renuka says 100% useful class, ma'am. Thank you so much, Renuka. I'm so happy that it has helped you. Agam says thanks a lot. Okay, Daisy, if BA LLB, I want to crack UPSC in future. If BA LLB is good, yes, it is good. But if you want to do LLB because you want to head later on, or if you want to keep a plan B for law, then it is very good. If you do not have law in your mind, then you can just do plain BA. That's not a problem. For cracking UPSC separately to take it just to add one more department, it's not required, because UPSC is more about your 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th base, which has to be very strong in order to score fabulous marks. And yes, it is tough, but yeah, it's not impossible at all. Uh, okay, ma'am. Thank you. So yeah, all right. Then I'm gonna, ma'am. Can we take optional subject with optional honors? Yes, Kashish, you can. So when I chose my honors during my honors, with my honors in English, I chose sociology and psychology as options, and that is the reason I can take your classes in psychology and sociology. So yes, you can take. But as I'm constantly focusing on one statement, you have to ask the same thing to the university which you want to enroll for. Okay, you have to be very clear first. Only please ask them that is it there, because if they tell you that yes, this is there, then it's going to be helpful for you guys. All right. Okay, then I'm hoping that I have helped you guys. And yes, if there is any questions, you can shoot on the uh, chat box, and you can. Uh, one second. What is the difference in honors and normal degree? Yuvraj, there is nothing as such majorly an difference in honors and normal degree, as in honors is something in which you're specializing. Okay, ordinary and honors is both are academic degrees which are offered by different universities to undergraduate students. But however, in some countries honors can take time than others, like in our country also. uh, One second, just 1 minute. So yeah, in many countries, honors has more value, and normal degree is like you will have all the subjects, but honors is like you're going to specialize in one subject, and you will have few optional if you want to. So academically, standard for both are good, okay, which can be considered, but you can if you want to choose, then you can probably take. You need to know that okay, this is what I want to do, and hence honors is important. Yeah. So yeah, I hope that I could answer. Can we take foreign language with economics? 1 second, guys. अरे mute कुत्ते पर्च. We can, you can definitely take foreign language also. You can definitely take foreign language also. And foreign language, as I told you, you have to make sure that you ask in the university. If you ask, then only you can take. All right. So Ujwal is asking for humanity for UPSC, which subjects choose in graduation. Beta, for UPSC you cannot choose. There is a structured exam paper which is going to come. So you have to make sure that these are the subjects which you require, and you have to prepare, because to crack that examination you have to study those subjects. Yuvraj says thank you. All right. Okay. All right, then. I hope that I'm able to clear many doubts, and thank you so much for joining in. Once again, that's my referral code, and I invite you to join my special classes. And take care of yourself. Stay safe, all of you. And I'm going to see you very soon. Till then, stay safe. Take care. Bye bye.